Welcome back to the Ibironke Show. Due to current events, I wanted to read something to you all that I wrote. Where does my Black life actually matter? I want to start this conversation off by thanking protesters, activists, and those who have been advocating even when we were complacent. I'll be the first to say I was complacent too. I mean, I'm a Black woman with some opportunities, so progress didn't quite feel like it was at a standstill. But it is at a standstill, and it's not okay. With some of the recent murders of Black people, Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery, George Floyd, it's really gotten people angry. It's really woken us up again. And what started in the US is beginning to spread globally. It really has us reflecting and standing in solidarity. But what does it mean to stand in solidarity? Are you protesting, donating, reflecting on your personal prejudice, reflecting on your country's legislation, reflecting on your company's policies? This is a perfect time to purposefully review policies, legislation, and funding strategies. But unfortunately, I haven't been seeing much of that yet. Even as people are protesting police brutality, some peaceful protesters are being faced with brutality themselves. Being shot at with rubber, wooden, or real bullets. They have been tear gassed, pepper sprayed, slammed to the ground. David McAtee was shot and killed during a protest, but police body cams were turned off. Why? Does my Black life matter to the police department? I had two close Black female friends tell me that they were looking for other employment because they didn't feel like their voices were being heard at their current jobs. Does my Black life matter in my place of employment? In early April, the Chinese government targeted and forcibly tested Africans for COVID-19. Then Chinese landlords evicted Africans, which forced them to sleep on the streets. Does my Black life matter when I live abroad? Does my Black life matter when I travel? Which brings me to African nations, the motherland. I am actually very happy to see that the Black diaspora is coming together and is beginning to truly unite. But the resurgence of xenophobia attacks in South Africa in 2019 is still fresh in our memories and is still ongoing. I've heard countless stories of people who have died in Nigeria and other African countries because they didn't have enough money to pay the hospitals prior to receiving medical treatment. Does my Black life even matter in our own Black nations? Or is it just rich and influential Black lives that matter? Is it just Black lives that are not in your country that matter? It's kind of hard to get others to value Black lives if you don't value Black lives yourself. So let's hold ourselves accountable, then let's hold others accountable. Ask yourself, do Black lives matter in my country? Do Black lives matter in my company? Do Black lives really matter to me? If you're even wondering why we need the Black Lives Matter movement, then you're a little further behind in your research. Check out the first few links in the description box under Why Black Lives Matter, and then come back and rewatch the video. If you already get why we have the Black Lives Matter movement, then check out the next set of links and resources under Black Lives Matter resources in the description box. All of these links are focused on the US because that's where it began. That's where I live and that's where I was born. But if you live abroad, please still check out the links, support, and use it as an example for your movement in your country. I'm not going to pretend like I have all the answers. I don't. I have not even a quarter of the answers. But I wanted to contribute to the conversation and the movement. If you have an opinion and you have resources that you'd like to share, please share them in the comments and share it with your following. I am more than happy to add some of these resources to the description box myself. You can DM me on my Instagram, Facebook, or you can send me an email. As always, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share if you found this video useful.